Hello all, welcome to our channel DevOps Tech World. Today I'm going to discuss about the AWS exam preparation steps for cloud practitioner certifications, and also I got many requests from the LinkedIn saying that okay, so asking for the steps and also the preparation method, so in order to pass the exams. So uh, by saying that okay, so in order to okay uh, schedule a call for each and every one, I thought to okay plan for this recording so that it will be useful for the upcoming learners as well, for the whoever is willing to learn, so they can go ahead and uh, visit that video, so then you can be able to prepare for that exams. Okay, then what we will do, we will go for the steps which we have followed as part of this exam. Let me go through one by one so that it will be easy to understand, and also based on that you can also prepare for the exams, the steps, so that you can uh, easily understand what are the steps needs to be followed and how to prepare for that exam. Okay, we'll go one by one. I just listed down this, okay, the steps which I have followed as part of this exam preparation. I given all the details in uh, detailed manner so that, okay, so you can go ahead and one by one and just to check it out and learn for your exams and go for the certification exams. Okay, so we'll go one by one. Like, okay, the step one I mentioned, like get to know the exam and exam style questions. Okay, which means that so you need to understand what are all the syllabus which is present as part of this exam, and for the style exam style questions, what type of question they'll be asked for the sample questions. This is like sample questions. Okay, step two would be learn about the exam topics. So as I said, the first step contains okay exam syllabus. So the second step would be learn more about the exam topics, which means that you need to go on to learn each topics which is mentioned as part of the syllabus. Okay. The third step would be prepare for your exam. Okay. In order to learn whatever the topics which is present as part of this exam syllabus, you need to learn for the syllabus. So how do you learn that syllabus? Okay, there are a lot of ways is there. So you can go and learn from the online or from YouTube or from any center, or based on your okay needs. So I have mentioned here, okay, I have already mentioned the steps here just to go through one by one so that it will be useful for you. Okay, the once you prepare for exam, then you will be fourth step would be assess your exam readiness. Means so you will be just ready for the exam in order to give the exam via online. Okay, so the these are the main major four step it's involved as part of this exam preparation and readiness. Okay, so we will go one by one the learning steps as well as the documentations and for the practice exam, whatever which we have used as part of it. Let me go through one by one, then we'll go for each links and understand how to use that links or how to understand. Okay, so the first step would be learnings. Okay, how do you learn? How do you learn? Using online training resources. I have used for Udemy course. Okay, the course which I purchased from Udemy, Stephen Marek course, and also Neil Davis. These two courses I have purchased for my uh, cloud practitioner exam, and I just okay, learned for the online course as part of this to cover all the topics. Okay, then practical. Okay, so when you're learning that online course, right? You will get lots of hands-on, which is mentioned by the uh, course authors, as well as okay. So you can do practice by creating your own AWS free tier account and practice more from that. And the next step would be okay, AWS documentations. Okay, so here you see I have given the URL just to go through that docs.aws.amazon.com. So here there are a list of documentation which is provided and you can able to see from there. Let me go through this point. Okay, so before going to this, okay, just you need to understand more about exam questions and the domains which you are going to ask. Okay, just I am just opening this page. AWS exam practitioner. Okay, so first click this page. Okay, AWS certificate cloud practitioner. In the first link, okay, just click on this link. So this is the important. Okay, so whenever if you're going to prepare for any exam, I'm just giving for the sample exam now. Sample exam means how you are going to check for one exam, so that you can follow the same steps for other exam as well. Okay, first thing is that you just take that particular certification which you are going to do and search with that from the internet browser, and you will be landed into this page with respective certification. You see here AWS certified cloud practitioner. Okay, this is the main thing you need to be consider. Okay, so here only you can see what are all the updates, and also is there any changes, and if any news which is provided by AWS, everything will be captured here. Okay, see here you can see you have schedule an exam and prepare for the exam, and you have see some exam update also given. Okay, this code CLF-01 exam code. Okay, this exam is changing starting September 19th, which means that this exam code will expire on September 18th, which means valid till September 18th. After that, the next version of the exam will going to take in place. Okay, so whoever is planning to do for that exam CL-01, okay, so you need to be schedule an exam on or before September 18. Okay, please note this point. Then you see here AWS certified cloud practitioner. Okay, schedule an exam and prepare for the exam. So schedule an exam, maybe you need to prepare for the exam first, then you can schedule an exam. Okay, so you see here just when you click this prepare for exam, okay, you will be getting this page. Okay, so here you can find, okay, so list of topics which is covered as part of this exam. Okay, here you can also see the domain list. What are the domains is going to cover? So the see domain one is cloud concept, which is 26 percentage. Domain two will be security and compliance, 25 percentage. Domain three is technology, 33 percentage. Domain 4 is billing and pricing, 16 percentage. Okay, these are the four domain which is covered as part of this exam. Each domain has separate titles, right? Under the titles we have subtitles. Okay, if you see here, domain cloud concept, right? Define AWS cloud concept and its value proposition. Define the benefits of AWS cloud, including security, reliability, high availability, elasticity, agility. So these are the topics which is covered as part of this domain. Okay, you see here first domain. Say then second domain. You see here security and compliance. Second domain, security and compliance. So here you can see like what are the services. Then technology. Okay, what are the services? Then fourth would be pricing and billing. Okay, so this is how the services which is mentioned, just go through this document and understand what are the services covered as part of this examination. Okay. Next thing would be, maybe once you have everything you are done, just before everything over and you learned everything, then if you want to schedule an exam, you can click this button and schedule for that exam. Okay. You see here, there are exam overview. You can see, okay, category would be foundational. Exam duration is 90 minutes. Exam format, 65 question, either multiple choice or multiple response. Cost is 100 USD dollar. Okay. Test in person, Pearson UV or online proctored exam. Languages. What other languages support? See here, and also you see here, prepare for the exam. Okay. Below are the recommended steps you follow to get ready for exam. Okay, you are not required to take any specific relevant training as part of this exam preparation. Okay, just they provided some of the exam preparation steps and list of materials which you are going to use as part of this exam. You see here, get to know the exam and exam style questions. So this is the exam guide which you have already shown, and this is the sample questions. Okay, you see here, if you click this, you can find the sample questions and learn more about the exam topics. Okay, more about exam topics. Here you see, this is the skill builder which I already mentioned in the link. Let me anyhow, I will provide all the links in the comment description, so that you can go ahead and click on that description and learn the topics. Okay, then you see here some of the cloud quest also is there to learn the uh, necessary services. And for next step would be prepare for your exam. Okay, exam preparation. So certified cloud practitioner, some of the exam online, okay, training which will be provided by the AWS, and also some with practice material. Okay, then assess your exam readiness. This is for the official practice exam. You can go ahead and click on this exam, and you can see that, okay, so how the official exam would be look like. You can see some sample questions here. Okay, these are the things, and also these are the some of the frequently asked questions. You can go through that so that you can understand more about what are the questions, if you have any doubt in that also. Okay. Okay, then uh, maybe for this is for the next exam, maybe this would be for exam update, what are the things is going to be additionally added. And still September 18 you need to be follow the same structure, means the same series whatever is mentioned. Okay, now you see here, I just mentioned some of the means some of the materials which I am used as part of this exam. Okay, so first thing would be AWS documentation. This is very very important. Just I given that, okay, URL, just to take this URL and click this. You can landed into this AWS documentation page, and you can go through whatever the topics which is covered from that exam guide, that exam syllabus which I mentioned, which I shown in the PDF. Just note it down that exam guides, and you can go here and try to search with the topics and learn one by one. Okay, this is how you need to learn and master on it. See here, so this is the documentation. In case if you want to learn more about EC2, then click on this service, EC2 service, and learn about also S3 and Aurora, DynamoDB, RDS, Lambda. Likewise, all the services which is mentioned here. Okay, likewise. Then you can see here AWS training and certification. Okay, you see this is the resources which we will be following as part of this. Some of the online resources which is provided by AWS, and you can go ahead and register yourself as freely, and you can learn it from that. Okay, so these are the training, uh, online training which is provided by AWS. Okay, you need to see create an account, and you can, once you are logged in, and it will take into that online training, and you can learn it. And also you can see your cloud essential as part of this exam. So you can learn from that each and everything. So 1 hour, 240 minutes, 1 day, like this. Okay. Then we have AWS Skill Builder. This is the online training platform. Means uh, recorded training. So here also you can go there and you just to learn it from that, which is already mentioned from AWS Center. And you see here you need to create a free account. Once you created, you can go and are able to access that whatever it mentioned from that skill builder website. Okay, then you have AWS FAQ, frequently asked questions. Okay, just to see this one also, in order to learn more about. So whatever the questions which is asked by the user or different learners, or with respect to many doubts, whatever the doubts, everything will be addressed here. And also each uh, service wise they segregated accordingly. You This will be more useful, and try to search with that respective services, and you try to learn about it. And this is one of the things. And the next thing would be white papers. So the white paper contains in detailed about, okay, so in industry experts, which is written the as part of this. Okay, so with against that particular services with the different use cases. Okay, so how to use that service, what is the purpose, why to use, all those in detail, everything they've mentioned in that uh, white papers. And you find sometimes, okay, just you read if you want to learn more about the services and with the different use case, and with in a um, practice uh, way, then you can go ahead and learn the things. Okay, with white papers. And also you can see here, okay, AWS forums. So this would be like, okay, this is the uh, this is the AWS forum, means uh, all all the discussions with respect to any doubts and regarding to any questions which is asked by the forum members. Okay, so once again, okay, so whoever is asked for whatever the doubts which is raised from that existing learner, they can post the question here, and they will get the answer also. Whatever the doubt with respect to by learning the AWS services. If you got any doubts from that services, maybe all the services whatever you posted, you will get the answer like this. Okay, so you see your recent questions, whatever the questions, and respective answer. This would give more insight about. So the real scenario questions, and also kind of, so whatever that uh, the different learners faced that real time. Okay, so day to day practice, when they're doing practice day to day issues, they will post. In case they are not able to solve, they can post it here and get the answer from that. They discuss from the forum. Okay, this is kind of open forum, so everybody can post and they can able to get the answer here. Okay, then we have AWS workshop. Okay, so this is the one of the very good page. Okay, in order to solve many problems. And here what they have provided in AWS, saying that each use case, there are provided in detailed step by step procedure how to solve the problem. And each step they having that, okay, steps You can go it by step and implement those steps, and you understand how it is working. Then later you can delete all the resources which you have created as part of this AWS free account. So this when you are doing this exercise, they may cost you for money based on the services which are used as part of that. So once you completed for that uh, practice and for the practical use cases, then later once you have done, you just to delete all the resources which you have used as part of this exercise to avoid means charges from the AWS account. Okay. Then once you have done, take practice exams. Okay. Take the practice exam as much as possible. The practice exam would be like, okay, so I have taken practice exam from Udemy course. I purchased Neil Davis and Stephen Marik and John Bonso from Tutorial Jojo. Okay, so these are the practice exam I have prepared as part of this exam. So once I prepared everything in understanding both theory as well as practical, and also solved many um, the questions, practical questions, and also practiced more practice exams. Once I have done all those steps, then I ready for that exam. So I schedule an exam in the Pearson EV's testing center. I just after scheduled, then I went to that particular exam center and I gave my exam. Once I have done, so immediately I got the result for especially for this cloud practitioner. Once you have completed that particular exam, once you submit the exam, at the end of the exam, you will get, okay. So you'll be pass or fail. Okay, so immediately you will get the result, and once you are first, okay, enjoy and come out with playing colors. Okay. Uh, I hope I have covered all the steps in detail. It is more than enough. Okay, so in order to pass this exam, just to go through one by one, I just uh, given each and every steps in detail manner, just to go through the steps one by one and learn as much as possible, learn in depth and do practice. Okay, so uh, I will provide all the steps which I mentioned here in the comment description. Please do check it out and just click on this link and go through and learn each and everything. So I would definitely say that, okay, in order to learn the things, okay, so using those steps which I followed, this is more than enough, and also this is not only for this particular cloud practitioner. These steps would be helpful for all associate level and advanced level. Okay, so everything is mentioned here. So this this steps would be I mentioned for cloud practitioner, and anybody can follow this the similar steps with different links. Like, okay, so in case if it is a associate level, maybe this learnings and other syllabus maybe different, but the flow and everything, the procedure, everything is same. So just to go through that and learn the things, do practice more, and do practice more problem solvings and use cases and practice exams, and try to give your exam with the flying class. Okay, happy learning. Thank you.